Hello Cobras and welcome back to Super Paper Mario. I am TryclydeTamer. There's actually a number of side quests that I can do right now, but I want to do a specific long trade side quest that begins by talking to Merle on this side of the counter. Oh yeah, fine timing. My blood pressure is climbing. See, I was hoping maybe for you to do me a big favor. Can you, I implore? Only if it's a small one, Merle. I don't think it's gonna be too small though. Thank you, True. I knew I could count on you. True and Blue. During my confusing move, I lost my crystal ball so smooth. I used a replacement now, but it feels wrong somehow. I believe that Merlovely uses the same type of ball as me. Would you go to her and ask for one of her crystal balls real fast? You know where Merlovely is, right? Where the outskirts of Flipside are in sight? Thank you, True. Let's go to Merlovely. I covered the 300 coins to get well to bird to open up the pie for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and all that stuff. So let's go to Merlovely on the other side. Hee. I've been waiting, heroes. Want to ask me about a crystal ball? Yes, indeed we do, with your 3D glasses. There's nothing to fear. I'm Merlovely. It's my job to know the future. Merle sent you, did she not? Yes, I've readied the ball. Please, take it. Or I'd like to say that, but there's something I must first ask of you. I know I do not look like it, but I am in training. I told someone about it and they said that they had some useful equipment. But I've been so busy that I haven't had a chance to pick it up yet. The kind fellow who offered me the equipment is the flip wizard, Bestovius. It would really help me out if you would agree to... Would you agree to go to his house and pick it up? If you do that, then I will give you this crystal ball. Bestovius' house is beyond the Flipside Tower's red door on Lineland Road. Thank you for your assistance. It's time for a quest. It's been a while since we've come over this way. Let's go talk to Bestovius. Hero, what need have you of the blindingly brilliant Bestovius? I need some stuff. So you've come for the training machine in place of Merlovely. Yes, of course I know of such a machine. Normally I would never allow you to bask in the splendor of my knowledge, but you are a hero. Probably still gonna make me pay coins. Now then, hero, I have a favor asked of you. I have lent a certain something to the mayor of Yoletown. Watch it. You must retrieve it for me. I have asked for it back many times. But old Watchet must treasure it, for he has never returned it. Retrieve it for me, Bestovius, and I shall grant you your training machine. Simply ask him for the you-know-what. He will understand. I'll be gone. Time to use the return pipe again. I've made my way to Yoletown. It's made a little bit easier with Peach's floating prowess and stuff like that, so you can skip a little bit of things. Well, it's you. Watch it. I was just looking for you. I need you to do something. How do you know Bowser? What? You watch it. Don't give me that nod again, look. Dumplings! You listen to me now, you hear? Open those ears before I box them. Probably one of my favorite lines from him. So here's the thing. The strange lady showed up in my dreams and talked on and on about something. I don't know what it was, but she needed help with something. Watch it! Yep, this is what she looked like. It was Merlemina. Yapping and yapping about all of it. Oh, and I almost forgot. What you gonna tell me? I gotta give you this. Oh, he's gotta give me a paper. Want me to get an autograph from her. It was a long way to travel, but I made it all the way through chapter 1-4 of the old ruins and got here to the room where Merlemina can be found. Let's wait here and talk to her. A hero, so you have come to me. Yes, I have. Because it's important. And I do like the way this room looks. I'm going to be speeding up this right here because, as you know, Merlemina's a talker because she had plenty of stories in her young ages. I'm speeding through all this and she's like, I'm unable to sleep. She's drawing it out how she's unable to count all the sheep, and then Mario falls asleep and she's like, hey, why are you sleeping? Jeez, that's so rude, dude, even though I sleep a lot longer. And then not only that, she's gonna start off another story and she's gonna get all inaudible and stuff, and Mario falls asleep again. At least your secondary pixel, because Tippy's the primary one, doesn't fall asleep. But enough about all that. We're going to give her the piece of paper so she can sign her autograph and give it to kids as well. So there's that. And now we go back to watch it. You might be seeing how this is going to be going from here. Hey, you there! That lady up and left my dreams. I can't watch it! She's not there. You can't watch what you can't watch. It was bad enough to hear her wailing on, but it's worse to see her disappear. I got nothing else going on in my life. Even whooping folks with my cane has gotten old. Well, how about this autograph here? Peach looks like she was given a finger. Is this her autograph? Look at those curly cues and swoop-de-doos in her handwriting, and apparently Merlemina starts with C. I'm more flustered than the time I dropped the hot griddle in my grinders. Dumplings! Probably was dumplings. And what was he going on about? Well, Peach gotta tell him that hand point. Gotta get the you-know-what from him that we gotta take to Bestovius. I see, so old Bestovius asked you to go get it for him. Doesn't make a whisker of sense. Why do you ask someone else to get it for him? Fine then, take it, but you better watch it. And here we go, got the you-know-what, TM, whatever it is, that we gotta take to Bestovius. That's my cousin. He must have lots of fancy, dancy, hibbly-jibbly wizard hobbies. But nothing means more to me than Merlimina. Crazy saying that out loud. Say hello to Bestovius for him. Whoop him with a cane or a newspaper or something. I'm the Anger King Bowser going to talk to Bestovius. So Hero returns. Did you get the you-know-what from Watch It? Yes, I did get the you-know-what, you-know-what. You have it. This pleases Bestovius greatly. He speaks in third person. I never really realized that unless I did subconsciously or something. But is this still need something from the Grand Bestovius? Yes, I still need that training machine, blah blah blah, such little faith. And by the way, it happens to be a Nintendo DS. It's not really too subliminal. Let's go back to Merlovely. Oh boy, it was a quest, but now back to Merlovely. We have the training machine equipment stuff for you. I have to hold it with 2 hands, or you could just fold it up because that's what's intended. Unless it's a 2DS in disguise. My brain, of course. She's trying to train her brain with that machine. And here's the crystal ball that we gotta take to Merly to end up this quest, and now we're even. And hop over the table to Merly's side of the ball and stuff and grab her crystal ball. Give her a nice baby blue one instead of that beige-ish one. I don't even know what color you call it. It's like pink-ish, but not really. She's rhyming. One for you, hun. I'm just kind of glancing through it because it's taking a long time to get through all this stuff. It's a long side quest, but this is finally where we want to end up. The last thing you want to get is the random house key. Once there was an explorer, a charmer cast with a purr. He gave me this, yes sir. I do not know what it unlocks, but I bet it's handy by my thoughts, so you can have it. It rocks. Well now, buy and how. And the house that we've seen here in Flopside, we can now unlock it. Let's do so. What a long side quest that was, but let's finally unlock this random house and stuff, and inside there's a giant chest. Only one thing that's usually in giant chests, well there's different items that we usually see, but doodly-doo! It's a pixel. An optional pixel. The bird, it warbles, sweet! The bug, it cries, cheap! The frog, rip! The dog, roof! Goats and cars, bleat! Apparently they make the same sound. Well, it was like, bleh! All things sing, you see. To live is to make music. My words, could it be? I said something poetic. Could it truly be? And you are? I am Piccolo. Your footsteps sang to me, clop clop and over again. But those sounds are not your everything, your raw, your essence. Nope. I'll show you why. It's because you're gonna get me on like a 16th note with my wing-ish things. The melodious pixel named Piccolo joined the group. If you use Piccolo, different music will play depending on the character used, with some secret powers sprinkled in. Use me to hear sound that matches your character, Piccolo Colo. The beat of your spirit, I will find it and play it for you. Well, with all that, we have a new pixel. I don't even know how many days later this is, but we are here in Flipside, and as you can tell, Piccolo gives us some 8-bit sound effects to our jumping and stuff, and it sounds awesome. And basically the way Piccolo works is, well, A, you can bring her to places such as this place that we haven't seen yet in Flipside that I could have visited earlier, and seen things like this, and play some music. Or if you're afflicted with a status effect, usually by Cursias, you can play the music and it'll do stuff like that. It has like different flares of music depending on which character you're playing as. But let's make the block disappear and open up this chest, and inside is a Merly card. Now for some extremely obscure stuff, let's go into doing that stuff, and we can make blocks appear, so let me speed this up. Okay, that actually didn't take too long. There's actually one in Flopside that I'm pretty sure takes a little bit longer. But we got the cooking disc R. Much like Flipside, we can flip in a 3D and Flopside, and there's secret stuff. You may think that there's things down under those holes, but it's actually the way to death, and I should really not be doing too much of that stuff. Something here, I'll show it to you. Thank you for showing it to me, Chippy. But I gotta get my jumping just right. Gotta get that momentum going straight and everything. thing. I'm just talking so I can move along in all the things in my life that I do with everything. And remember that 3D is a friend of yours to get yourself around the places, but we can't use Piccolo on this block. I don't know why I felt compelled not to use Piccolo here. Okay. Anyway, let's just use her right here because we actually do need to in order to make a chest appear. I guess I just didn't assume to do so because I didn't have her pattern on it, but we got an all-room card. Much like the one in Flipside, we can use our stuff here and make blocks appear. That one was a little bit more complicated, but we make our way up here without falling and get cooking disc white. That's what W means, guys. Next place of interest brings us down here to the arcade-ish area, even though it's more of a different place. Let's just talk to this guy. A hole in this guy, ha ha ha, blah blah blah. Yeah, he's like a worker with a super good businessman, artist, dude, can't think of the word. Writer, yeah, cartoonist. Yeah, you can just hear some more gossip right here. I'm pretty sure this place is called Over There, while the other one is the underwear. Going to 3D here, we got a golden card which lets you play a new minigame in the Flipside arcade because, well, there's only one here. But otherwise, we got a cooking disc. Blah! Okay, we gotta go into 3D to actually get down underwater. There's no Flopside counterpart to Captain Gills, sadly. That would probably become less frightening as Captain Gills himself becomes more frightening. I don't know. Speaking of frightening, this guy has dislocated jaw unless it's invisible. So we got Flim and Flam, you know, Flim Flam, Scandal, fraudulent stuff, even though it's actually pretty good stuff that you get. You get maps, so it's going to be part of the 100% stuff that I do and find all the hidden items based on all those maps, but I'm gonna come back later and buy all those maps over time, just maybe like do a montage. And here we got another 80-bit store. I'm gonna be showing all of these as well. Good thing I'm remembering to do that now that I'm here. And let's go further down into Flopside. Remember what's in Flipside? Well, there's something a little bit similar for Flopside. Yes, indeed. Beyond those would be the Flopside bit of 100 trials, but we're gonna have to find a way to open that up. And likewise, flipping into 3D, we can come back here, and as you'd guess, Balderberg is here as well. Of course, I wouldn't really call this area secret because it's required, but it's secretive to the normal viewing eye. Even though people go to the outskirts and it's all weird. Maybe they've secretly struck a deal, broke bad with Bestovius or something. But we do need cuts to be able to break that down. The thing about the Flopside outskirts in 3D is that there's a lot of cracks on the ground if you're in 3D as compared to 2D, as you can tell by all these creases that you're seeing. If I flip into 3D, I might fall into a pit. Oh, just barely almost didn't not do a thing. And this is actually the counterparted place to run into the area where you fall down the hole. Yeah, there's plenty of things, and that thing's like, if you're so stupid, how do you not remember to flip into 3D, even though it's less condescending than that, and even though condescending doesn't necessarily make use of the word stupid, just kind of hints around like, yeah, you ain't too smart if you do that stuff. Hey, we got a heart pillar beyond there. Are we gonna be able to find all that stuff? I don't know. Let's just go down here, further down into Flopside by the area of the 100 trial pit stuff and things. And something a little bit different. Let's hit the switch here, and it's going to make things disappear. So much disappearances. I got a giant chest, but inside isn't a pixel actually. It's a Power Plus, which is kind of strange. I'm actually full on items, so how about I just toss this fresh veggie, use the Power Plus to increase my attack power by 1, even though blue color would mean defense 1,000-year door, and get my fresh veggie back. And this is actually the thing I want to fall down into. I was kind of forgetting about it, and it's complicated if you try to walk down in 2D, so make it easier on yourself to come down here so you can get the berry card. Generally you get a lot of catch cards related to pixels, so that's a red color. I love gotta make things appear. Alright, a third speed up to get through block appearances, and it brings you over here, but there's actually not really much to get this thing open as of right now. Okay, from this area in the flip skirts outside, or should I say flop skirt outside. I wanna flop your skirt, girl, or something. And that's the requirement thing for needing Dottie and all that. Anyway, let's go to Cudge here. Did we just throw this one? I don't even remember if it was made in such a way, but no, it wasn't. But this one is definitely outlined in such a way that we would need Cudge, and we must press it down because it's going to do a thing. Is it a secret thing? No, it's not a secret thing. It's a rectangular prism to make the heart pillar appear. Let's go ahead and put the stuff in. I'm just doing whatever I can before we get into Chapter 6. This is almost purely a side quest episode. Yeah, pure heartly. I like heart puns. No other puns. The only puns I specialize in is heart puns. I'm a cardi punologist. Roy G. Big. Okay, so we're gonna be having I guess a darker blue for indigo, or whatever it would be called. Cerulean door. At the Duel of the 100, the hero will meet with dark powers of purest chaos. If you fall to the 100, the chaos world grows and the purity heart fades. And as that happens, the hero will fall to the world where all games are ended. What's this about? As in the section of the Light Pronosticus that I just deciphered, it seems to suggest that if you fail to pass these duels, all worlds will be ruined, and apparently your lives would be lost along with the purity heart. I know that what I have just shared with you might only serve to discourage you. I still must send you forth, however. It saddens me that I can do nothing else. Thank you, Norim. It's very helpful. Into the Flipside Arcade now, because I want to try this new minigame. Let's talk to him. Yes, I do have a golden card. Please accept the thing about the new game. And then he wants me to buy tokens. Yeah, there's a itty bit shop or two that I didn't show. The one by the Dot Witchery. I mean, we did pass by it before, but don't really need to show it on screen. Yeah, pretty much all the places we've seen previously before, not too hard to find. And the game that costs 20 tokens is the Hamawaka, and we need to hold the thing vertically. It's just kind of reacting to the sense of bar in a weird way. Make sure it gets right. Oh, I actually hear the rain outside my house. If I can actually hear it from my room, it's really loud because my room is kind of soundproof, even though not really. I would like to get some soundproofing material because it's kind of loud from outside my door, so I like to record when not a lot of people are around. And this minigame right here is actually one I'm pretty good at, or at least I used to be. I'm pretty sure I've gotten like past level 50 or something, I don't really remember. It's gotta anticipate it. And I'm pretty sure, I guess, the closer it is to you before you hit it, you get more points. I don't know. I don't really know the logistics to it. I just know to hit the stuff. I mean, yeah, it's giving me nice, and sometimes it's giving me wonderful. I don't know, but just keep on going along. You don't really have to worry about racking up your points in that specific way. I know I told it vertically and hammer it down like it actually is a hammer. Alright, let's do round 6 here, and then I guess I'll just cut out and see how far I can get with it. Made it to round 17, I kind of just took the whack on everything. I gotta put the wh on stuff, because I've been watching House of Cards, and every W word Frank has to add the wh sound. I'm the majority whip. So I'm pretty sure I'm good on ending the episode here. I've done a lot of stuff. There's still a couple more things to get, but I'd rather wait until a little bit later so I can finish up all the side quests, and then the map stuff is going to be in the montage later on once I'm able to get a hold of all the maps and all the related stuff. So, until next time on Let's Play Super Paper Mario, where we begin Chapter 6 in Episode 24, it's going to be a great time. Don't toast yourself.